is evidence since a stranger, a stranger, a stranger tried body shaming me. And since I am not ashamed of my body, these video shows pictures of myself with no shirt on, with my nipples showing, with my stomach showing, because I am not ashamed of my body. And these videos would be evidence of me saying I am not creating any more videos with my shirt off this way because I am not interested in being lost or used for sex outside of my marriage or used for the wrong type of temptation outside of my marriage. Because I have a marriage license certificate of evidence of a marriage. And the crazy part is a stranger tried body shaming me because a stranger claimed being in love with a stranger who claimed being in love with a guy who had dreads or dreadlocks, or is it called the locks or freeform locks? I don't know. All I know is my tribe teaches me a male, a boy, a guy, a man, a gentleman, a husband, a dad should not be wearing dreads, dreadlocks, freeform locks, or if it's called locks. It's what my tribe teaches me. And being a member of my tribe is why even though my hair is long enough for getting dreads, my natural hair, even though my hair is long enough for getting dreadlocks, my natural hair, even though my hair is long enough for getting freeform locks, my natural hair, even though my hair is long enough for getting locks, since my tribe teaches me, I am not wearing those hairstyles. And the crazy part is a stranger got mad at me and tried body shaming me for not having lighter skin and for not having darker skin and for not being taller than I am, and for not being shorter than I am, and for not having a lot of muscles or six packs and stuff like that. And I said the reason why I don't have those muscles and stuff like that is because, I never wanted those types of bodies for myself. And I never took any, and the reason why I never took any of those bodybuilding drugs and stuff for getting those bodies is because I would not want the muscle turning into fat and having a pot belly or a beer belly after the bodybuilding drugs wore off, which is why I never took those bodybuilding drugs for getting those types of bodies for myself, since I am not ashamed of my body. And what's crazy about what the stranger or the strangers, since it was more than one stranger, it seems a stranger claimed, one of the strangers claimed being in love with me. And it seems one of the strangers got mad because one of the strangers claimed being in love with me, and one of the strangers wanted the stranger being in love with someone else. And I don't understand, because my tribe teaches me it is no way of forcing, of feeling, of being in love. So it seems it was no reason for a stranger to have tried body shaming me if a stranger claimed being in love with me and a stranger wanted the stranger being in love with some other stranger, someone. I don't know the name of any other strangers. Being strangers is weird. And some of the strangers seem, I think, it seems they have the idea of a stranger tried causing me feelings of ugliness and shame, of body shaming, of my looks or my hair or my shape or my size. And I am not ashamed of my body. And since being a mental health patient ever since elementary school, I did not cause myself being a mental health patient ever since elementary school. And since having physical disabilities ever since middle school, I did not cause myself having physical disabilities since elementary school and middle school. And the first picture shows me sad in the picture being a middle school aged student with a history of going to church all the time. being sad because of being sexually and physically abused since elementary school is what happened to me. And all of these years later, since the first picture is a middle school picture, I am 39 years old today. And the other pictures show me from both sides and from the front with my shirt off because I am not ashamed of my body. And I am not creating any more videos with my shirt off and with my nipples showing and stuff or any of that. Because my tribe teaches standing up for myself. Is what I did standing up in the pictures. And since my leg has a problem of physical disability, then using a walking stick or a cane for standing up for myself is used in the picture of me standing up, So this video is evidence I said the pictures are not for sex. The pictures are not for temptation. The pictures are not for lust. And the pictures are not for being used for the wrong reasons. Which is why I don't have a practice in taking those types of pictures with my shirt off. Since, it seems a stranger had an attitude of why Brandon don't never have his shirt off, why Brandon don't never take pictures and stuff like that and stuff. So it shows I'm not ashamed of my body and stuff. My natural body with my natural skin, with my natural color, showing. So evidence I stood up for myself following the teachings of my tribe. And being a mental health patient ever since elementary school and having a physical disabilities ever since middle school. And since strangers tried body shaming me, I must say I am not suicidal. And I am not ashamed of my body.